So when Trump came in, we thought Trump is going to crash the market. But no, Trump is actually giving opportunity to those who actually understand the market. So all the tariff, everything, those are buying opportunity. I've had such a section with my premium group where I actually give them insights on how this market do play out so that you take advantage of any of these opportunity and you'll be afraid of any crash. Is when you don't understand how to trade in the market when the market is coming down. That's when you'll be afraid. So risks is one thing that we deal with every day. Every day of your life, you come across risk. Come across risks is normal. So that is what we are going to look at. So the S&P 500 gradually hit the all-time high, which was very interesting. If you look at all the media, this is what you're going to be hearing. So 6,280 basis points so far for the S&P 500. Though we are looking at the monthly chart, and that is why you're seeing each of these candle. You see for the past month, we're doing well. It's only March and April that the market actually experienced some significant dip. So if we go to the weekly, we're able to see it how it's playing out. So you can see how the candles. So this particular candle is indecisive candle, and you see right now the market has decided to start shooting. So in a healthy market like this, a market crash is always short term. You understand? It's always short term because a lot of people will come in and buy the dip. So if you look at the all share index also in the Nigerian market, we are currently sitting on the all-time high. The beautiful thing about the all-time high, you can only predict or time where it's going to hit, but definitely you can't be certain where it's going to, because you call it price discovery. So you can't tell where how high the price will go, not until you see a cool off. So if you look at the all share index, which I've shown you in this previous video, you realize that what we are seeing is a cool off, and that cool off might mean most people taking profit. So once they take profit, the market, they are not taking out their money. They are taking it somewhere. So there is a time you will know that money will come back to those areas that they took profit. That is when you see stocks that doesn't have fundamentals, stocks that are not doing well, are actually gaining some good percentage. What led to all those things is because you took profit from stocks that are doing well, stocks that are fundamentally sound. Now you now have money and everywhere is green. So you are looking, what will I buy? So that's when you just go for a stock and you see that it's cheap. You just dump your money there without doing sound fundamentals. So that is what is happening. But in the US market, you want to look at some basic stocks, which we're going to look out together to see a few percentage that you can grab from the market and also make some cool money. So without wasting time, my name still remains Investor Joe, and you are welcome to the Financial Edge, where we teach you how to gain financial freedom via trade and investment. So let's quickly jump to the daily chart so that we can get a full performance of the S&P 500. So this is the S&P 500, and you see the gradual move. This was actually the previous all-time high, and you see we smash it. So what we'll be expecting from the S&P 500, we want to see a retracement back here, and we want to see a continuation. So we are looking at getting to 7,000 S&P 500 because we might be expecting some rate cut, and this rate cut will also lead to what? To market booming. And when market is shooting up, like I said, a lot of people will be afraid, and sometimes people will want to quickly cash out to avoid holding the bag. So one beautiful thing you should know is you need to have a strategy. So strategy will always beat the market, because even when the market pulls back, if you are in a sound stocks that are fundamentally sound, all you need to do is to DCA and you'll be fine. That's why you don't want to use leverage money. You don't want to put yourself under pressure when dealing with the US market, because the stock can shoot up or down 1,000, 10,000%, unlike the Nigerian market where you can only go up or come down 10%. So what stock are we looking at? We're looking at the AI sector. One area we'll look at is we'll look at Palantir. So let's see what Palantir is doing. So let's take it back, PLTR. So this is Palantir Technologies. So this is Palantir Technologies. So far, you see how we've seen opportunity to make money in Palantir. So the beautiful thing about Palantir, I actually gave it to my premium community where when it was actually $16. So it was $16 over and around $16, $20. So that's when I brought. In fact, I bought it myself at $16. That's when I bought Palantir, and I told them then that Palantir will be the next Nvidia, and that is what actually plays out. Even though it didn't get to that high based on Nvidia movement, but you can see how many percentage you'll be able to make if you taking that call then. So let's just take it from 20. If we take it from 20 down to all-time high, that is giving us almost 600%. So 600% in a particular stock, I think, is a no-brainer. So now, what are the opportunities here? So opportunities here is just to take few percentage as the market goes up and down. So we'll be expecting the market to have a little touch around this area here. Yes, around this area here. So if it comes down here, you want to pick a little and see how it's going to return back some returns, just as what we've shown in the S&P 500, because the S&P 500 is going to shoot up. So this is a breakout and this is a retest. And if you see a little green candle is shooting here, which shows that a lot of people are actually conscious about this strategy. So you can see this area here that serves as resistance, a minor resistance, so to speak, is coming back here to have a bounce back around this area. So if it has a bounce back around this area, that is, this former resistance is now forming support. So let's look at the possible percentage you can make. If you are going in from here, we'll be looking at, let's come up a little bit. You want to beat inflation. So you'll be looking at 180 Palantir. So that is what you'll be looking at. So are you saying it's going to get there? Who knows? It might even surpass there. But if it's able to beat 148, of course, we'll be looking around that range. But have your target 20%, 30%. I bet you are good to go. So that is what we're doing. But there's a possibility where this resistance level can be broken. And if that happens, we'll be coming around this area, which is a sweet buy. Anything below 100 for Palantir is a sweet buy. But the only thing that can make this come to play is if the S&P 500 or if Trump resume his tariff issue. That's when we'll have a perfect opportunity to do this trade. So that is what we are going to do. So that is what we'll be expecting to trade from there. So that's Palantir for you. So let's look at Tesla and let's see if there's an opportunity. We all know what Tesla is going through because of some of these back-to-back tweets with Elon Musk and the Trump issue. So the company is actually getting some little hit. But of course, you might take advantage of this little hit. So this is Tesla, and look at how it's performing. So if we have a gauge here, so we'll be expecting a bounce back here also. We'll be expecting a bounce back here, and if we want to work with the trend line, we'll be expecting a breakout around this area. But of course, if we see it around this area, it will be a sweet buy zone, guys, to actually load up on Tesla. So going forward, Tesla is going to perform well long time. It depends on what you're doing, depending on your strategy, if you are going for long time or short time. So let's quickly look at Nvidia before we call it a day. So Nvidia currently doing all-time highs. So like I said, we had a golden cross around this area here. And this all-time high is an indicator, or indicates that the price is still going to shoot. And maybe in a short while, we're going to be seeing $200 Nvidia. Yes, it's doable. And if that happens, and if you are getting in here, don't get in here because you'll be buying at the high price. Like I always advise, buy at pullback. So you want to wait for it to pull back before you can go in. And if you want me to jump to my studio and do this video anytime it pulls back, you drop a comment so that I'll put an alert, set an alert so that anytime it hits any buy zone, I'll jump in and do a video for us to load. So that is Nvidia, because going forward, we're going to be doing more videos on the US stock so that you can actually earn in dollars. So let's look at CROWD. Let's look at CrowdStrike. So CrowdStrike holdings are into cybersecurity, and as you all know, is a space that is still small. We know it's going to be big because you need to protect your cyberspace, and that is what they are currently doing. So they also are also experiencing all-time high. So you want to wait for a pullback to see how you can take advantage of it. So that is what we need to pay attention to. So the last one we'll look at, let's look at Microsoft. So I'm bringing out these companies because you don't want to do penny, but if you are interested in penny store, you can drop a comment, and I'll also talk about penny because I realize most times people want stocks that are fundamentally sound, that they won't lose money, because in penny it can go up or down at any time. So that is Microsoft for you. This is still building up momentum around this area, also mimicking the S&P 500 to continue to shoot up. So any pullback to around 460, 450, I think it is a buy for me for Microsoft. So even at 466, 467, I think you are still good to go. So in case you are still watching me to this point, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you get notified anytime I post enriching videos like this. So guys, hit me up if you've learned one or two, and if you'll be taking position in these stocks that I just mentioned. And as advice, I don't want you to buy at the top. Always wait for pullback. And don't forget that this video is for entertainment purpose. None of my words is a buy, sell, hold advice. Anytime you make any investment, ensure you meet your financial advisor to put you through on what to buy and what to sell. So just for the recap, we look at the S&P 500, and I told you the S&P 500 is actually in a discovery mode. It's actually at a price discovery mode. So you never can tell where the all-time high will be, but for now, we are still at the all-time high. So as the market opens tomorrow, we want to see how this is going to shoot up. So watch your space on Monday morning. I'll be doing a video where I'll be giving you details if Kutis is a buy, sell, or hold, because I realize a lot of people are jumping into Kutis, and some don't know when to go out and when to go. So I want to do the analysis and give you, based on technical, what you should do, and based on fundamentals, what you should do. Because as the market is going up, you need to protect your profits, and you need to ensure that you maximize this bull run in the Nigerian space. Because after a while, there will be a cool off and we'll have sideway. It is that sideway that will differentiate professionals from those who just jump on a trade. Don't take a risk with your money. Don't just see somebody talking about a stock and you just jump. Ensure you have details. You've watched my previous videos that a lot of you make good money. You see how we're able to do it. Most especially Champions. You saw how Champions is breaking down. I gave you Champion when Champion was around 5. So if you taking position that period in Champions, I think you should be up 200% by Monday when the stock will hit 1450. You should be up then, and that would be a plus for your portfolio. And also, if you've done name it and you're still holding, you should be up 150%. Same also with Caverton. So these stocks I gave you guys here, I didn't just come and tell you buy this, they are this. No. This is what I did. I said buy at 3 and sell at 620. 100% you are out. You understand? So most people, they actually came around this 5 area. Around 5 area, 50% you are out. You understand? This is where I did the 4 odd stocks to buy, and I gave you guys Champions Brewery, and a lot of you have made some cool money. And that is how it should go, and that is how it should play out. So there are some stock I will give stylishly because I know is, any stock like that, you just do small percent and get out. But there are some that I'll emphasize on that you will know. Let's watch out for July, and I'm looking at one stock that will give everybody good returns, as long as you stick to my channel, as long as you're subscribed and you have notification bell, so that you not come and see the video when it has done 30%, then you will not buy high. I don't want you to experience that. You understand? I want you to come and see when the stock is really available. So in my premium group today, we are meeting by 2, and we are going to be discussing how to do technical analysis. And what we are doing this Saturday is intro, and next Saturday we'll start to do the video. Then for my course, the stock for Tornado is going to be out on the 15th for pre-order. So those people that will be buying at that price will be buying at a discounted rate. Then when it is fully launched, is going to be what? Is going to be huge, guys. It's going to be huge. So take advantage of this pre-order price so that by September you are going to enjoy your course, because those that will be coming at that price at that time will be buying at a higher price. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Just like I said, don't forget to hit and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that I get notified when I post profit making stocks. You understand? So until we see again, keep making money and keep protecting your profit. I love you all, my friends, and there is nothing you can do about it. Hands to head salute. See you in the next one.